Welcome to Fight Week. You said you got here a couple weeks early, huh?
Yeah, I was here in the beginning of February.
I think everybody kind of thinks about altitude for Denver and Mexico City and stuff, and they kind of forget that we're pretty up there here too.
Oh
this
yeah,
week.
yeah, they are, and I've been to Mexico City for Gilbert's fight, went to Colorado with Nate, and trained in Tahoe with all the boys. So it's like I know elevation, and I had to get here early because gotta do your homework and your research.
Yeah. How important do you think that'll wind up being come fight night?
Oh, paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount. I've definitely seen fighters that needed to acclimate in fights that felt like, that if they went in earlier, they would have did much, much better. And then I just talked to all my friends, and they're like, hey, get up there as early as possible, acclimate while you can, and just get in there. Because you can have all the heart in the world, but if you ain't got no oxygen, you're going to run out, bro.
Sure. We haven't seen you in a bit. It's been 13 months or so, right?
Yeah.
Was the time off beneficial for you in any kind of way? Other than, I mean, I'm sure that you guys always want to be able to get back in there pretty quickly.
Yes.
So when you can't, it can be frustrating. But what kind of use did you make of having that kind of time off?
I was dealing with some politics with a certain company, and I had to do my spiel, and finally it all got cleared up. But during the time of my first, when I lost that last fight, I was like, nothing was gonna change for me whether I won or lost. I was like, I need to get better. So I just kept going on and kept addressing all these injuries that I needed to address, that I worked around, and use that time that I was trying to get back in, and I had all these politics going on, just get better. I mean, it's always like you have expectations in life, and if it doesn't go your way, you get upset. But it's like, get bitter, you get better. You just gotta get better. You just gotta stay positive, and you gotta surround yourself around positive people, and just keep. I didn't come here just because I had a slump in the road and quit. I just gotta keep going, and the wave continues.
And so the sort of nagging injuries that had built up, those are cleared up now. And then how much better does that make you feel when you're actually in a fight camp?
No, always, bro. But there's always nagging
Sure.
injuries. If you're trying to break yourself every day, mentally, physically, you're gonna find these discomfortness, and you're gonna know how to work through it, but also know how to address it, and then be a professional about that. And that's what I had to do last year, 2019. How to address all the problems and discomforts that I needed to address to make me a better athlete.
I know you've talked a little bit about the Diaz brothers helping you change your diet up and things like that. Take me through that. And is meat completely gone for you now? And is that a forever thing, or is that maybe I'll revisit it down the road? Like what's
It's
the
definitely
situation?
a lifestyle for me, being plant based. I'm not vegan. I'm not against people that eat meat. I don't pay your bills. I don't put food on your table. Who am I to tell you what to eat? But I am empathetic. I am empathic. Excuse me, about the world and the animals, and like I just stay in my lane, man. Like my lane is wide, but I just eat plants, and I have nothing against it. I'll live life, I'll go to Japan. I'll go try some sushi. I'm very cultural, and I'll indulge in culture and life. But for the most part, plants is the base of my nutrition, and yeah, that's definitely it was introduced to me from Nick and Nate Diaz, and I hold that dearly to them.
And you think it's a permanent thing for
Oh,
life,
it's
even after you're
permanent,
done
bro.
being a
Because
fighter?
because it's not just me. It's not. It hasn't just affected me. It's affected all my loved ones and my family, like my daughter, my mom, my dad. Like growing up, like if you're very family orientated, you're always trying to look how to serve and how to give back to the people that support you. And seeing my family get healthier, and my dad lose like 100 pounds just from eating plants, I'm like, how is that not the truth? How is he from 10 medications, you just off of all your medications? Like, it's just, proof is in the recipe.
Yeah.
So it's just, I seen that my daughter lost 20 pounds, my dad lost 100 pounds, my mom lost 40 pounds. It's like, and it's all healthy. No working out, just eating plants. And it's the truth for me, and I just live that way. And that's what keeps me at peace, knowing that I have all this love and joy and joyfulness around me, and they're gonna be with me for a very long time.
Sure. Well, you've been at higher weights in the past, and is this going to help ensure that 155 is your home?
Oh yeah,
for
there's
the
there was
rest
there
of
was
your career?
times I was fluctuating
Yeah.
in weight because I didn't have the right eating habits, or the proper nutrition. And
Mhm.
now that I'm eating plants, like my body's just much more aligned with me, and making weights way more easy. just going to 155 is a much more natural process.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's a healthier version of me. And it was like, oh, you gotta do this cut, but I'm like 10, 15 pounds out already, like not fully hydrated, not malnourished, and I'm ready to represent.
And you don't miss like Loco Moco or?
Oh, I miss it all. I miss all of that. We're emotional creatures, bro. We go off of taste. We eat off of emotions. But I would miss this feeling more.
Yeah.
I would miss this wholesome feeling, this joyfulness that I have, and all this healthiness that is spread around me. So I mean, yeah, like it's just I can't deny the truth, and this is my way of life.
That's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Take me through your thoughts when you get the call that it's going to be Lando. What you thought of him as an opponent. Obviously, he's had some pretty exciting fights in the UFC, and he's had some ups and downs as well, and hasn't necessarily been able to put a lot together in terms of a streak. So what did you think when that name was on the other end of the phone?
I didn't think anything, but he's gonna come and bring it like he always does. And just like every most of the fighters, we all want to win and come up short. And I don't think any of his losses dictate the person he is. And he comes in there the same way, always giving a show, always coming in a bang. And he does live up to his name. He's groovy. But this Hawaiian can boogie, and I'm gonna show you that Saturday.
Tell me a little bit about some of the things that he brings to the table in terms of the actual fight itself. What's he good at? What do you need to watch out for? And then maybe what are some of the things that you're bringing that he may have overlooked?
I feel like he's it's like his style is groovy, meaning he's an opportunist. He's very athletic. He's gonna go and take it. If he sees something, he's gonna take it. He's just athletic, and he's groovy with his things. I mean, I don't know what to say other than everything he puts out in the cage is what I expect February 15th. And then for me, it was more, if you trying to fight me off of my last fights, then great, because I'm coming in a whole new different Yancy day. I'm not coming in with injuries. I'm coming in last fight. I took a quick notice, and I fought a specialist, and that's my fault. I needed better preparation for that fight. No excuses. He came in, he had a better game plan, he was prepared for that. I wasn't. I had a whole 14 months to get ready for me and better me. So Groovy Lando is going to definitely see the best Yancy Medeiros. And I'm hoping to see the best Groovy Lando because, I mean, he comes in there, he brings the fire, and that always brings out the best in me.
Sure. Injury-free, new diet, new lifestyle, new mentality.
Yeah. Same mentality. It's always to win. Kill or be killed, entertain the crowd, and get in there and get home back safe, healthy to my family. Both me and my opponent.
You feel like this can be a second chapter of your career and sort of a new beginning going forward because of those other things, though?
Nah, no new beginning, bro. I'm still in the same boat. You know what I mean? I'm still writing my story, and it is a new chapter, but it's no new beginning. My mission is still the same. I'm still here to get to the top, represent myself, my family, my culture in Hawaii. I mean, nothing's changed on that. Win or lose, it's always the same. Build me, perpetuate myself, perpetuate my brand, perpetuate my culture in Hawaii. Nothing has changed.
Appreciate
Always
it,
love and aloha.